You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go with round one, and we will see what Alex Pereira can provide for an encore. Has any man or woman in UFC history vaulted to superstardom and the UFC Hall of Fame as quickly as this two-division champion, Alex Pereira? His heart and soul is the striking, best striker in this division, and a lot of power is going to be coming his opponent's way here tonight. Trying to establish that jab once again.
So bad. He's got to find safety. Find a way that you can recover.
Oh! Nice hook there by George St. Pierre. And follows up with another one. All right, so an outstanding job by him here to secure the takedown early. Stylistically, we wondered how much resistance there would be. Not much on that attempt.
Well, it's very difficult to defend with a guy like this, who is so good at chaining those takedown finishes together. Once he gets to your leg, it's very hard.
St. Pierre's trying for a Kimura here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Well, St. Pierre's now switching his stance.
And doing work with the jab. Nice.
All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't just shoot. You got to set your opponent up and get that from the computer.
Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Pereira. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off. Setting up another submission.
Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish arm bars.
Ooh, strong grip on the arm.
Look at him with all that pressure starting to get tight.
Somehow, some way, he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Seconds winding down in the opening round. St. Pierre's right back to the format. Round two is next.
Stop.
What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early, trying to find the...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Superman punch now.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. Jeez, you can hear that.
Unable to connect with the right. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Nice shot there by the champ.
Whiffs on that offering. And he comes through with a big knee.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to... How about that strike over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. Oh, nice.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. St. Pierre swelling it up. Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh! All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Takedown defense holds up. 30 seconds to go in round two. Back to the overhand left, no good.
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Big right hand.
Oh.
Trying to stay in this fight. 10 minutes in the can. All right, there's the end of the round. I'm looking over to my left, UFC President Dana White. I think he's making out the bonus check right now. Incredible back and forth action.
Sign the check, boss. These two young men deserve it.
All right, so there's the horn signifying.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Just missed with the left there. Single leg takedown, well played. Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard, and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
You need to work on this position.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. 3 minutes to go in round three. St. Pierre's right back to the full mount here.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big grounded. Another ground and pound strike lands. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a...
And now he's got the back. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Deep breath, relax. Excellent work on the ground. This guy cannot swim with you in those deep waters. This next round belongs to blood.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He passes to half.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Pereira.
He's got to start throwing now. Using a lot of good movement. Oh, no!
Might get the TKO here. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4.
Let's go, you gotta take the initiative.
Great technique on the overhand, now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots, and if you take one of them, if you get the nightcap,
You have to fight back.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Pereira's now dealing with a cheek cut.
Now he's going full mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
That was a slick transition.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out. Our guys starting to attack triangle. Just got to be careful here. Oh, right into mount.
Pereira's in half guard now. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round, 4th coming. And a nice left hand there on the inside.
There it is. See that left hook again? He keeps getting hit with those left hooks.
Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and then right to the target.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Immediately gets the underhook.
Now some separation from his clinch position.
St. Pierre going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land.
Oh, nice double leg, yes. He passed the half guard.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. St. Pierre's trying to lock up on a submission now. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by GSP. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Alex Pereira gets up. He is back on the feet here. Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish.
Don't hesitate.
Terrific shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot was perfect. Beautiful kick lands. He's got to try to finish here.
Chip, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Well, St. Pierre's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. All right, so once again, the champion takes all the best shots from the #1 contender. It goes the full 25-minute distance tonight. I think the champion might have...